So I used to feel that suing people is like snitching on people, which is stupid. That cost me a lot of money by thinking that way, which is not. But anyway, it was up to Jermaine Dupri. I didn't want my motherfucking money from Lil Bow Wow or his mother. I want my bread from Jermaine or Snoop, whoever I catch first. So I got I got shot. I think that's the time I was shot in Miami. It's bad when you don't remember what time you got shot. Been shot so many times. So I get a ride up to. I used to go to the Subway and Fat Burgers, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, get something to eat, come back to the high rise. And the Lord delivered Jermaine Dupri to me. God did that. Now, I'm not saying in a bad way, because, I believe in God, but he delivered him to me. So as I see Jermaine Dupri, he see me, his eyes big as a motherfucker. I say, hey, what's happening with my bread you owe me? For Lil Bow Wow, he signed to me. Still is. So he started getting around the bush. I said, man, I'm going to tell you one more time. What's bracket? And it wasn't one of those that somebody gets slapped so hard they slide down the street, but it was something that made you get your attention. But Jermaine Dupri is one of the smartest little motherfuckers around. He called Joe Jackson and put it on speaker. And he tells Joe Jackson, help, Sugar's right in front of me, mad. And Joe didn't know he was on speaker. And Joe, man, I know Suge. Big Sugar's a friend of mine. I said, what's up, Mr. Jackson? And he started laughing. He started talking. And then Jermaine Dupri was like, Suge about to get me. And Joe was like, no, man, me and Suge go way back. Suge, give me your word right now that you're not going to beat the shit out of Jermaine Dupri. And I didn't want to be like, He like, man, he with Janet. So I said, all right. I said, all right to him. And I said, man, give me one of those coffees. He said, these for me and Johnson. Give me yours then. So I told Jermaine Dupri, I'm not going to beat him up. I had him, get on his knees.
Pause.
And I opened one of the cups of coffee and poured it on top of him. And I could hear Joe Jackson shouting. The phone fell on the ground. It was still on. I actually picked the phone up. And Joe like, man, what are you doing to me? You gave me your word. I said, man, I only shared some hot coffee with him or something. I said, but you know what, Joe? I'm out of here, Mr. Jackson. Never talked about it. Never mentioned it. Never played games about it. And, I shouldn't have did that to Jermaine Dupri. Even though he cut though and did something scandalous, I got to leave the little people alone, man. That ain't right. Shit. Jermaine, Ray J Crew, they all the same height. I apologize to all the short people, men, that I offended.
It's Brice Davis on the check-in. We all know that Suge Knight been a menace for most of his life, but there's some things about this story that just doesn't check out for me personally. For one, he said that Jermaine Dupri called up Joe Jackson in the midst of them having a verbal altercation. And I just don't see him saying, yo, Joe, he specifically said, help. Yo, I need help. And then saying, yo, he's about to get me. Like, I just can't picture somebody calling another man and, asking for help, things like that. If you're going to do all that, you might as well call the police. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Now, it could be true. I'm not saying like him pouring coffee on JD was it true. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that specific part, in my opinion, just seemed a little sketchy to me. That's all. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about it though down below in the comments. And of course, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe.